Greetings and salutations. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Greetings and salutations. Let's start today off with a blessing. Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides, please give us, the collective, a blessing for this day. We get life's blessings. Look at this card, y'all. Life's blessings. Life bestows her blessings. She is the wind of change flowing through you, and this change is your blessing. Don't try to hold on, no matter how unsettling it may seem, for all will magically transform when the time is right. When you look back, you will see only love. Namaste, y'all. All right, let's go ahead and pull a sacred oracle to meditate on this day. Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides, please give us an oracle to meditate on this day, a meditation card just for the collection for this day. Look at this. We get the symbol of fire, number 27. All right. Fire. Light, creativity, drive, purity, passion, and new opportunities. The element of fire can free you from boredom, clear karma, and give you the energy required to take action. Be warned, though, too much fire can also burn. So be mindful of utilizing this energy wisely by channeling it creatively. Meditate on this symbol with the assistance of a candle to inspire creativity, motivation, and passion. The symbol is the fire alchemy. This is the alchemical sign of fire, the right side up triangle. Namaste, y'all. Learn something new every day. Do not be intimidated by nothing. Expand your consciousness, expand your understanding. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I am so glad you are all here. And y'all, thank you so much for all the questions that you sent me. I had so many questions that I could not even write them all down. I may not get through the 5 pages that I have for today. So, what I do not answer today, I will answer on Friday's live show. So, if your question does not come up today, do not be disheartened. It will be asked on Friday's live show. And if you have anything that you would like answered, please drop it in the comment section below this or any of my videos. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday. Pardon me. My first question is from Wanita M. Wanita asks, why do card readers and psychics think that Biden will win the 2024 election after giving Israel the green light to commit genocide? Well, Juanita, the reason that a lot of psychics are seeing Biden win the 2024 election is because that's where the energy is. What Biden is standing up for is cause for alarm. But believe this, it doesn't matter who is sitting in the driver's seat at this time. They will, whoever it would have been, had it been Donnie Dump Truck, he would have been still protecting Israel. Okay? So that's why the readers are seeing what they're seeing. Unfortunately, this is a part of the awakening. This is a part of choosing to be awake, knowing that a genocide is happening, knowing that it is a United States state um, sponsored act of terror. Okay, and that's what it is. So, not to mince words or anything like that, half the population lives and thrives on hate. The other half of the population is trying its best to raise its vibration. We're seeing a clash, literally the clash of the titans. This is what this is where we are in this era right now. This fighting betwixt good and evil. Mankind is not going to change um, what they're doing. Our government is going to ratchet down pressure on top of us, basically showing us two scenarios and asking us who should live and who should not. When I tell you guys, every time I say this, what we're going through now is revelations. We are being shown everything in its truest form. We are being tasked with making a choice. It is up to us which way we go, and the choice can only be made by us. Are you going to follow the crowd? And are you going to devolve into hate and war and fear? Are you going to wake yourself up and elevate yourself out of fear and live your life as it was given to you to live? Okay? That's the question. So, Juanita, unfortunately, what we are seeing, well, and I can't even say unfortunately, because this is the stuff that opens our eyes. So, knowing that President Biden is only the CEO of these United States for these 4 years, y'all, stop hero worshiping men. Stop expecting two-legged men to become something that they have never been. I don't care if Biden is a Democrat. I don't care if he's a donkey. I don't care what he is. In the end, he is a man. He is a human being. Okay? He is not a god. He is not a saint. He is going to do what his puppet masters have him doing. And he is going to protect who he believes needs protecting and throw away those who he does not, because he is a human person. Do not put everything that you have into a human person. They will disappoint you time and time again. He is a man who was elected to do a job. He is not a saint. He is not a god. And he is not going to fix all the ills that have been created over the last 100 eons. Okay? So, everything that you see right now, this is the tearing apart, the dividing. And the person sitting in the driver's seat, unfortunately, is on the side of those who wish to eliminate other people. And this ain't about religion. This ain't about nothing but the almighty dollar. This is all about control. This is about controlling a waterway. So when you get mad, know what you're getting mad about, first of all, okay? And then go from there. And then work on yourself. Because if you're worried about what Biden is doing or worried about what the Congress is doing, then who's worried about what you're doing? Because this is all about us. What the government does, yeah, it could make things harder. But you have to buy into it. Again, everything that we're living through, this is all a great big show. This is so not real. Okay? Take your energy out of it. Let this be the comedy of errors that it is, and you watch from a high perch. Don't watch from in the midst of things. That's not where you're supposed to be. These people in Washington, these demons, and they are a lot of them. They are there for their own self-serving reasons. And you see what they do. You see with clear eyes what they are doing. Don't justify anything for them. All right. My next question is from Denny. Denny wants to know, will it ever come out who killed JFK and were any of them made president? Yes, Denny. And it already is. You know, I know, everybody knows. John F. Kennedy was unalived by our government because John F. Kennedy was about to do something benevolent for humankind. And he had the people on his mind. Okay? He was speaking truth about the undercurrent. He was going to make some things public. He was going to do some things for some black folks. So he had to go. Because number one is that the black people on this continent can never know who they are. And anybody who will give them any type of foothold must be eliminated. Understand that. Because all of this stuff about black people in America, about black people around this world, has to do with who we are. Okay? It has to do with who we are. And I ain't saying that anybody is better than anybody or anything like that. I am just saying that we have been lied to be kept under control. That what is ours has been given away to another group of people who can wield control. And if you just say one word about them, you are called anti-Semitic and you can be dealt with severely. But there's no protection from the people who were enslaved. There's no protection from the people who rose up. Understand, y'all. I know I'm a little bit rambly right now, and I know you can't read my mind, and that might be a good thing. But understand, we are in change. We are in the most incredible change of our lives. This is no time to be afraid of nothing. Okay? This is the time to stand in your truth and stand in your power, to know who you are, because that is how you are going to survive this. You must know yourself, because this is about you. It ain't about Joe Biden. It ain't about Joe Manchin. It ain't about Joe Mama. It's about you, okay? It is about you knowing who you are and standing in your own truth, okay? And yes, Denny, the one who became president directly after JFK was assassinated, was a part of the plan to eliminate him. Okay? So the answer to that question is yes. And no, they will not be brought up on charges because this was an inside job done by our own government. Okay? Those entities with those three little letters, CIA, FBI, that's who eliminated President Kennedy. All right. My next question from Denny. Are people exiting the planet because of the reset? People are exiting this planet right now in droves because a lot of people do not want to live through what is coming. Guys, and this is not to put fear or terror into nobody, but the times that are coming are going to be hard. And those of you who are here signed up for this. You signed up to be a warrior in the changing, in the bringing about of the new earth. This is a very high honor for all of us who are here because we are the warriors. We are the way showers. We are the light holders, the light keepers, okay, the light workers. We're here to help fix ourselves so that we can help fix the collective, okay? And the only way to fix the collective is to live in truth, to exist in truth, because what others see is what becomes their truth. Remember, your life, the way that you live your life, the words that you speak, the way that you regard others may be the only Bible your children or other people who know and love you read. Just remember that. There is somebody who is looking at you and seeing you as the one who has it all, seeing you as the one who knows it all, and are following in your footsteps. Make sure that your footsteps are worthy for other people to step in. Stand in your truth, because even if you're wrong, if you're standing in your truth, then you are standing for yourself, because our own truth is all we have. And we have to, that's the thing that we have to be willing to defend with our lives. And that's where we are right now. Okay. My next question is from Spirits Beyond the Stars, and everybody keeps asking about these property taxes. So we got a yes on will property taxes go away in Philadelphia or in Pennsylvania. So Spirits Beyond the Stars would like to know, will property taxes, and I'm going to ask for your state, Spirits Beyond the Stars, in Oklahoma, okay? Will Oklahoma get rid of its property taxes? Universe Creator Spirit Guides, yes or no? Will the state of Oklahoma ever get rid of its property taxes? We got a yes. We got a yes, Spirits Beyond the Stars. So there you go. Got a yes. So the state of Oklahoma is going to get rid of those property taxes. Again, we got to take our governments back if we're going to do this. We got to kick out all the despots, all the ones that want to keep us in chains. We have to change the tide. We have to understand that we don't need to be governed by evil men. We never needed that. This is all a control mechanism. Understand, there were only 10 months in the year. There were only 10 months in a year. 2 extra months were tacked on. The first month of the year was March, okay? There was no January, there was no February. These were introduced by Caesar Augustus and Julius Caesar. They changed the calendar. They changed history. They added days. They changed history. Okay? Understand why we are where we are. Understand that this is mankind trying to change what the universe did. And not trying, because he did change it. And then he subjected all of the humans on this planet and made us all into slaves. Okay? Understand, know your history, know how we got where we are, and know how many of these evil men do things just to stay in power. Okay? And a lot of this was done just to stay in power with using the gods and goddesses as a reason to destroy what was. Okay? My next question is from Denny. Denny asks, he says, Trump's uh, doctor claims that he is healthier than most people. Is this true? Absolutely not, Denny, and you already know this. So I know this is a funny question, but no, This man eats hamburgers and fast food every meal. The man, and understand why he eats hamburgers and fast food. This is a man who is so afraid that somebody is going to poison him or kill him. That is why he eats the way that he does. It's not just because he's a slob. He does that because he can order from restaurants and they don't know who it's for. So he feels safer than even having his own cooks prepare his meals for him. Okay? Donnie Dump Trump is not a healthy person, mentally, physically, or spiritually. He has demons, he hears voices, and he is afraid right now, which makes him a very, very dangerous man. And the fact that he is protected by our own government. Our own government is protecting the Donald. Because if he was any other regular citizen who who had done a fraction of the crimes that he has committed, not only would he be remanded to prison already for safekeeping, but he would not be allowed to go out and speak ill against all of the authorities that he is doing. He is protected by our own government. And I'm going to tell you guys again, this is a comedy of error. Do not look at this and think that any of this is true. This man has committed all kinds of punishable crimes, but he has not served 1 second in prison. There are two separate laws or ways of existing here. One for the rich and one for everybody else. And we are seeing this. We are seeing what our government is doing. Do not give them a pass. Do not justify what any of these people are doing. You are seeing with your own eyes the brokenness of this country. You are seeing with your own eyes exactly how they want to put that orange demon back into power by eliminating anyone who could stop him, by going against the rules that are already in place. This is a show. This is a production. Believe that. And then take your energy out of it. Refuse to play the game. Okay? Refuse to play the game. Because if it were you who had done what Donnie has done, you would already be in prison. There would be no walking around for you. There would be no jumping on planes going anywhere for you. You would not have a passport. You would be in jail. So ask yourself why this man is not in jail. Because they don't want him in jail. They want to scare the bejesus out of everybody to think that this criminal can actually reattain the highest office in the United States. And that's exactly the road that they are leading everybody down, to make people afraid that Donnie could be president again. Understand this is fear tactics. Understand that everything that is going on in your purview is to get you to believe one way or another. All right. My next question is, electric cars are catching fire all over the place. Will they come illegal? Nope, they're not going to become illegal. And I talked about this a couple of months ago about what's going on in China with all these EV factories. The fact that China does not let the electric vehicles, electric bicycles, electric motorcycles go around China for that exact reason, because those terrible, terrible, terrible expensive batteries catch on fire and then will burn down a full city block and you won't be able to put it out. Yes, Denny, a whole bunch of cars are going to catch fire with people in them just parked in your parking lot. Charging to a point. Yes, this is going to happen over and over and over again. Are electric vehicles going to go away? No, Denny, they are not, because this is what they are justifying raising the price of fossil fuels for. Okay? Our planet, what they're doing with these batteries, what these electric batteries are as, if not more dangerous than the fossil fuel. Because fossil fuel, once it burns, it you got soot. But these batteries are going to be a part of everything forever. They put them in landfills. They're full of caustic chemicals, chemicals that can leach into the drinking water, chemicals that can blow onto your growing food. This is a crisis, okay? This is a crisis. Understand, we have people who have invented fuel that could run your car out of water. We know that we can draw energy straight from the air. The only reason that we have all these batteries and gas is so that some rich people can stay rich and charge you for fuel and electricity and power. That which was given to us free, which is through the air right now. The reason why you can rub a piece of carpet and touch somebody and pass an electric shock, because we are surrounded by energy. And Nikola Tesla understood how to give everybody on the world, in this world, free power. And they made sure that his technology never saw the light of day. The people who make these electric gas vehicles out of existing vehicles, these people get disappeared. Why? Because those rich muckety mucks who want to stay in power and understand who the most powerful is. That is the gas and oil company and those who run it. Okay? That's who's running this world. And they're the ones who want to make sure that you always have to pay them to stay in the light. Okay? The purest evil is them. The owners of the gas and oil company. You want to say who the devil is? That's who the devil is. You want to say who we need to get rid of? That's who we need to get rid of. Because those are the ones who are keeping us enslaved. They are literally keeping us in the darkness created by mankind, because this planet gave us light. They didn't build those pyramids in the dark. They didn't put all those etchings and inscribings in the dark. It was lit up. It was lit up. It was lit up. There were giant people. The people who built the pyramids were giant people. We have been lied to. We have been lied to. And if you don't understand that, then there's nothing that I can say to help open your eyes. Everything that we're living in right now is a giant lie. It's time to get off the roller coaster, get off the merry-go-round. Okay? Stand in the truth. Stand in your truth. To seek truth. Read. Educate yourself. And stop being scared that religion is going to send you to hell. Hell is what you make it. Hell is what you create. It's not a real place, but it is if you create it for yourself. Okay? You create where you live. You create it. Live where you want to live. Don't live where they tell you to live. My next question. Egg prices keep going up. Why? The prices of everything are going to go up, Denny. The egg prices, the price of meat, finding out that the meat that you're eating coming out of the stores is tainted with human DNA. You don't know what you're eating, okay? Egg prices are going up because the people who are in charge can do that. And they are going to keep doing that. The things that are going on the animals getting sick. Just look up in the sky. Just look up in the sky. All that chemtrailing, crisscrossing back and forth. You want to know when the next pandemic comes, where it comes from? Look up. They're spraying it on us. They're spraying it on our food. They're spraying it in our water. They are harming our pets. All of this stuff is being done to us. This is not being done organically. This is being done by mankind. Understand that. Know that. And act accordingly. My next question is from Amy G. Amy wants to know, will my flight from Oregon to Las Vegas be canceled because of weather in December? Will Amy G, here we go. Amy G, will your flight, we'll ask it this way. Amy G, will you make it to Vegas on your flight? Will your flight to Vegas make it here as planned? Here we go. Yes or no? Oh, okay. All right, Amy. We got to know. So there's going to be a problem with your flight. So, I didn't ask about the weather, but there's going to be a problem with your flight. So make a contingency plan. Make a contingency plan. Make a contingency plan. Okay? There you go. My next question is from Must Be Heard. Must Be Heard says, I have a friend who I told the truth about Jesus to, and who the chosen ones are. My friend no longer speaks to me. What does my friend feel about me and what I said? Her initials are V. Well, Must Be Heard, what happened when you told your friend, when you spoke your truth to your friend could not handle that truth. And this is a part of what happens when we are brainwashed by religion. We have a lot of people who are so afraid of the wrath of God of the Bible. You know, there are so many people who will not ask simple questions because they believe it's heresy. Okay? There's nothing that you can do to fix these people. These people live and exist in fear. And unfortunately, these people are going to be the ones who are going to be sidled and led down that ill road, because they will never know who they truly are. They will believe only what they have been programmed to believe, and they are afraid to go against what the church or what the Bible has put into them. Your friend is afraid for you right now. Must Be Heard. Your friend is really afraid for your soul. You're not afraid for your soul because you know the truth. But your friend who refuses to see the truth only has fear. Fear for themselves, fear for you, fear about everything, which makes them the perfect slave. They are the ones who will continue to carry water, who will continue to do horrible things in the name of the Lord. Okay? She loves you, but she's afraid that you're going to go to hell. Pray for her. Pray that her eyes will be open and that her fear will be allayed. Okay? She's just showing you how thick her prison walls are because she cannot even see outside of what has been put into her. I hope that helps. Must Be Heard. My next question is from Beautiful Girl. Beautiful Girl says, select Asians have helped tank affirmative action. College admissions are underway. Will Asians see a rise or drop in Ivy League admissions? Okay, and They had, again, this is having to do with the black folks, making sure that the black folks can't have what everybody else just gets. Okay, we had to have affirmative action just to get black folks into Ivy League colleges, just to get black folks into higher paying jobs, because the powers that be said, now y'all black folks ain't got nothing. We ain't going to give you nothing, and we ain't going to pay you nothing. We are going to make sure that you have to scrape and hustle for everything you have. So we had affirmative action come into play for about 50 years. It worked really good. People got into colleges, got good jobs, and a whole bunch of people got real mad about it. So now they say, nope, we need to take affirmative action away, because we've given black folks just about as much as we want to give them. And now we don't want to give it to them anymore. We don't want to make an even playing field for everyone anymore. So we're going to take away the one thing that gave some people a way out of poverty. So the question is, will there be a rise or fall in Ivy League admissions for Asian people who killed the affirmative action for black people? Okay, and I'm sorry I even said it that way. I apologize. Forgive me, all of my Asian people. All right, I know this ain't you. This is the government, and these are a whole bunch of talking heads. But here we go. The question is, will there be a raise or drop in Ivy League admissions? So what we're going to do, we're going to ask, will there be a raise in Ivy League admissions? Yes or no question. Tarot, will there be a raise in Ivy League college admissions for Asian people of Asian persuasion? Here we go. Yes or no? Yes, there will be an increase in college admissions, Ivy League college admissions for people of Asian descent. Beautiful girl. There you go. Killer mom Susan Smith is up for parole. This question is from Beautiful Girl. Will she be paroled? Susan Smith. This was back in the 90s. She's been in prison for about 25 years or so. This is the woman who had her two little babies, her two little baby boys, strapped in the back seat of her car, drove to a lake, jumped out of her car, and let her car go into the lake, drowning her two babies. And then this woman sat there and lied and said a black man kidnapped her in the Walmart parking lot at gunpoint, and he is the one who killed her babies. No, there was never a black man. This was what people do when they don't want, it's the easiest thing. Oh, a black guy did it. Don't even know, just some black guy did it. And this woman killed her two kids. The question is, will she be paroled? Will Susan Smith get out of prison? Will she be paroled from murdering her two children? Tarot, universe creator, spirit guides, please answer this question. Will Susan Smith be paroled for the murder of her two children? Yes or no? Yep, she is going to get out. They're going to say you did your 25 years, you can get out of jail. She is going to be paroled. Beautiful girl. My next question is from Sharon Y. Sharon says, I have a close friend, a close male friend. We dated over 15 years ago. I trust him with my heart. I love him, but I am not his woman. Sharon wants to know, did he lie about being with his family um, on Saturday and Tuesday? Did he lie about being with his family on Saturday after Thanksgiving and on Tuesday? Yes or no? Got a maybe. Got a maybe, Sharon. Please clarify. What was he doing? Okay, here we go. We got the star. Hope, recognition, inspiration, creativity, calm, renewal, serenity, spirituality, healing, positivity, faith, faith healing, and rejuvenation. Universe creator, spirit guides, please tell me. His name is John. What was John? Was John? Okay. I'm being told that the 2 days is why we got a maybe. Was John with another woman on Saturday, a love interest? Yes or no? No, he was not with another woman on Saturday, Sharon. So I want to say on Saturday, he was with his family. On Tuesday, was John with a love interest or another woman? Yes or no? Yes. And this one we got the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, Saturday he was with his family. Tuesday he was with a love interest. Fertility, prosperity, sensuality, responsibility, creativity, wealth, nurturance, someone concerned with the welfare of others, a capable woman who is both a mother and a businesswoman, but there is sensuality in that. So, yes, on Tuesday he was with a woman. On Saturday he was with his family. There you go. My next question from Sharon. Personal question. There is an area on the 495 South before exit 2 in Wilmington, Delaware. My car pulls and wobbles here. Not all the time, but noticeably pulls and wobbles at this area. Is there some energy that is affecting my car, or am I overanalyzing? This is a great question. Sharon, universe creator, spirit guides, please answer this question for me. Exit 2 on Sharon's way. Is this What is this? Sharon, what I am feeling right here. Be be mindful of this. That is if this I don't know, is this the exit that you normally take? I'm going to tell you in the wintertime, I'm going to tell you be mindful around this area. Okay? Be mindful when you are driving in this area. And I don't want to scare you, but the things that are happening with your car could be like a forewarning of something that may happen in the future. Okay? So, if this is an exit that you have to take, make sure that you are going the speed limit. Okay, check your tires to make sure that there's nothing wrong with them. Okay, I feel like you're getting like energetic pulses of something that could happen. But with you being aware of it, that puts you in a better position. Look at your tires. Look at your tires. Slow down every time you get around that area and keep your eyes open. You are being warned, Sharon, that something could happen in that area to you in your car. Be mindful of that. Make sure your tires are good. Slow down in that area and make sure your head is on a swivel. Be aware of your surroundings. There you go, Sharon. Okay, my next question. The Pittsburgh Municipal Water Authority of Alquipa had a cyber attack on the water system. Um, and they're saying that the attacks are tied to Iran. Sharon wants to know, is this true? And if it wasn't Iran, who attacked the infrastructure? Guys, this is where we are now. And this is what I want to say. You got a whole bunch of people who want to be pointing fingers around to other people. This is an inside job. These attacks on our infrastructure are being done by American citizens. And they can, the mainstream media can point fingers at whoever they want to. And understand, they need for Iraq to be the bad guy right now. So blaming them for any type of attack just garners a whole bunch of support to support a war against Iraq again. Okay, don't forget what happened when they wanted to get rid of Saddam Hussein. Okay, Saddam Hussein didn't have nothing to do with 9/11, but we killed him for it, didn't we? Yes, we did. Osama bin Laden didn't get got until President Obama was in office. A whole, what, 10 years later? But we got somebody who they wanted to get rid of. Understand what the United States government does. Understand that this is a whole terrorist organization that we live in. Okay? All right? Just be mindful of that. Sharon, this was an inside job that they want to blame another country for. Okay? Understand that. My next question. Everything is coming up Puffy right now. 50 Cent made allegations about Puffy's sexuality years ago for entertainment purposes only. Um, Sharon wants to know, did Puffy have a sexual relationship with Lee Daniels? And I ain't got nothing against gay folks. I'm one myself. I do have a problem with people who use their sexuality as a power tool. Okay, and that's what I feel. That's my personal opinion. What I feel Puffy does. He uses his phallus as a sword. Okay, and that's how he controls people, men and women. But here's the question: did Puffy and Lee Daniels have a sexual relationship? Did they have an affair with each other? Yes or no? Here we go. We got a maybe. Clarify. Did Lee Daniels and Puffy have sex with each other? Yes or no? There we go. Relationship might have been too hard of a word. Yeah, they did the deed. They didn't have a relationship. Lee might have wanted a relationship with P. P didn't want a relationship with Lee. Lee was power. Okay, that was somebody to have power over. So, yes, Sharon, they did the dirty, but it wasn't a relationship. The second part of the question, and we've asked this a couple of times, did Puffy have anything to do with the demise of Tupac or Biggie Smalls? Yes or no, Taro, for entertainment purposes only. Did Puffy have anything to do with Tupac's or Biggie's demise? Yes or no? Yes, yes, he did. Yes, he did. There you go. All right. My next question is from Denny. Will America ever have free energy, free water, free garbage? No, no, Denny, no, no, because this is what they took from us to enslave us. They turned out the lights. When the Tower of Babel, all of this stuff all happened at kind of like at one time. When people understood that they could make profit off of denying people something that was literally God given to them, that's where we lost and we became slaves. Okay, and they changed the narrative of everything. They changed our history. They changed our present at that time. Okay, and they forced people to go along with what they were doing. They forced people into this by killing them, by taking away their families, by doing a whole bunch of heinous things to people, making them afraid. Okay, understand that the way that we got where we are was done 100% through fear. And that's why fear is the biggest enemy that we have to fight and overcome. You cannot be afraid, even if something is scary. Fear is certain death. Because if you're afraid, you're likely not going to stand up to that thing which is blocking your way. And that's what they rely on. They rely on us being afraid so that we will not stand up, so that we will not fight back. They want us afraid of death because if you're afraid to die, then you're afraid to fight for what's really important to you. And they know that if you're just scared to die because you don't know what's going to happen in the afterworld, they've got you lock, stock, and barrel. They've got you. That's the one thing you cannot be afraid of. That is the one thing that is more assured than anything else, is that you will not stay in this carbon body forever. Your spirit is eternal. When you pass from this plane, you go into another. Okay? Until your time is up. Your time in the spirit world is up. And that could be thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of years. So if you're worried about what's going to happen to this, you've already lost. This is not permanent. Just as you look in the mirror every day and you can see the little lines or the gray hairs, youth is not permanent. It is fleeting. And if you're afraid of losing that, then you live in fear and you will never go forward. You will never walk in the daylight. You will always be hiding in the shadows. All right? All right. My next question is from user, let me see. User WG85H2O. Okay? And they want to know, is there a message for them from the universe, creator, spirit guides? Is there a message for user 8WQ85H2O? Is there a message from the universe for this person? Yes or no? Here we go. Oh, okay. I pulled an oracle card for you, at user, and you got the affluence card, number 5. I'm going to read this to you. This is what the universe is saying to you. Meditate on this card. Take it if it resonates with you. Leave it if it doesn't. Wealth in all forms is available to you now. You are rich on all accounts. Drawing this card invites you to feel the abundant flow of having all that you need on the material and spiritual planes. If you are inquiring about a situation or relationship, this certainly indicates that there is much to be experienced here. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. You are being provided for and rewarded at this time. The symbol is the Shriyanta. This is the symbol of Hindu Tantra, which is based on the Hindu philosophy of Shaktism. There you go, user. I hope that I hope that helps you for today. All right. My next question is from Shay Shay. A month ago, and we're talking about Puffy again. A month ago, Puffy announced that he was building a distribution company that would compete with Amazon. It was at this time when old Diddy all of a sudden became embroiled in investigations. The question is Jeff Bezos sabotaging old Puffy to stop him from building a competing organization? Yes or no, tarot, universe creator, spirit guides. Is Jeff Bezos somehow sabotaging Puffy to stop him from building a competitive distribution site. Yes or no? And we got a yes, and we got the world. So, rich folks' problem. Don't want somebody else to build something that could have anything to do with your empire. So, let's send him to jail. Let's Bill Cosby him. But Puffy has done enough on his own to warrant all the smoke that he is getting. Okay? My next question is from Spirits Beyond the Stars. Spirits Beyond the Stars wants to know, will the new green gas be better, um, be a better jet fuel for planes? Will the new green gas be a better jet fuel for airplanes? Universe creator, spirit guides. Will this green fuel help our will it be better for pollution? Nope. It ain't gonna be no better. It's gonna kill us just as fast as the regular fossil fuels. Okay? This is just fuel that is more unrefined than other fuel. That's what I'm feeling. My next question is from Sharon. Hall and Oates are having a row. They are not getting along to the point there's even a restraining order in place. And I even put from the song, Say It Isn't So. Say it isn't, say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Oh, Hall and Oates, Rich Girl, they are a great group. One of that I really enjoy their music. Here we go. Universe creator, spirit guides. Who is at fault for Hall and Oates' disagreement? I'm hearing Daryl. Daryl Hall. Daryl Hall. And I couldn't even remember that his name was Daryl, but that's what the universe said. Whatever Daryl did pissed Oates off. So Daryl did it. Okay? For entertainment purposes only. The fight started because of something that Daryl Hall did. And I didn't even remember that his name was Daryl, but that's what the universe told me. My next question is from Chase. Chase Z. Chase wants to know. Chase is saying, I am having, my ears are ringing. What's going on? I can't hear. First things first, Chase, please go see a doctor. First of all, like I said, I will answer spiritually anything, but I believe in doctors. I believe that the universe gave them the skills that they need to help us. So let's trust the universe and let's make sure that we are seeing doctors when we need to see them. The second thing is a spiritual awakening, Chase. This could very well be a part of your spiritual awakening, ringing in the ears, these things. But I want to make sure that you don't have tinnitus, first of all. But this could be a part of your spiritual awakening, Chase. So let's go ahead and ask the tarot cards. Tarot Universe Creator Spirit Guides. Is Chase's ringing in her ears a part of her spiritual awakening? Is Chase's ringing in her ears a part of her spiritual awakening? And you get a yes, and you get the Empress. So I'm going to read this for you, Chase. Pregnancy, fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurturing, creativity, beauty, femininity, harmony, and art. This has a message for you. It says, connecting to the earth reminds me that abundance is unlimited. Open yourself up. Sit in silence. Listen to what the universe is trying to tell you. Meditate, Chase, but also go see the doctor to make sure that you are not having some type of a medical emergency, okay? So get yourself checked. If the doctor says ain't nothing wrong with your ears, then it is spiritual, okay? But get checked out first and then sit in silence and listen to what the universe is trying to tell you. Okay, things are changing, things are coming into your life. You are blessed, but you need to be still and listen so that you can hear the voice that is trying to speak to you. All right, there you go. My next question is from Anna's Angel. Anna says, I need neck surgery due to disc degeneration and herniation and nerve impingement. Will my surgery be successful? Universe, creator, spirit guides, please answer this question for Anna's Angel. Will Anna, hold on. And here, Anna, I just got to do this because this flipped over. And I wish I could show you this whole deck of cards, but this is the craziest thing. This flipped over in the middle of the deck of cards. Yes, Anna, your surgery is going to be a success. You will be pain free shortly after your surgery is over. You get the sun. Um, it says, I shine my light on the world around me, and my radiance attracts more success. The answer on the card is yes, it's the sun, and this is positivity, freedom, fun, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, self expression, good luck, enthusiasm, happiness, truth, openness, and pregnancy. There you go. And I need to go back to Chase's card. Chase, I just want to say this. I kind of feel like you're going to be a grandma, okay? Somebody got somebody pregnant. You're going to be a grandma, Chase. Please let me know if I'm right about that, all right? It just came in. Boom, somebody's pregnant for you, Chase. You're going to be a grandma. You got a grandbaby coming. All right. Let me know if you already know that. All right. My next question is from Shay Shay. Shay Shay says, my grandson has a French bulldog, a female French bulldog that he wants to breed, but Frenchies have a hard time in labor and you sometimes need cesarean sections. Will Zell, the name of the little Frenchie, need a C-section to give birth, or should they spay this little Frenchie? Universe, creator, spirit guides, please answer this question for Shay Shay. Is it safe for their little Frenchie Zell to be a breeding dog? Is it safe for Zell to be a breeding dog? Yes or no? Tarot says yes. Tarot says that this little Frenchie could be a breeding dog. Um, again, yeah, just know these little dogs, these little designer dogs, have a lot of problems. So before you start breeding her, just make sure, understand. Dogs are sentient beings. Dogs love their babies. So when you breed them and then you give away the thing that could have killed them just to bring into this world, just make sure that you are on the same level with your animal. My personal opinion, and this is just mine, and opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one, or most everybody's got one. It is a kinder thing to spay and neuter your pets to make sure that there are no unwanted or abused animals, and that your animal can have the best quality of life, just living its life as an independent free dog. Spaying and neutering is responsible more than puppy milling. Tarot says the dog will be fine if that is what you choose to do. Okay? There's the answer. All right. My next question is from Carmen. Carmen says, rumor has it that Vlad is dead. But they're keeping it secret. Is this true? I want to tell you, because I already draw the picture that said, rest in peace, Vlad. Vlad died a while ago. Okay? Vlad is dead, just like Kim Jong-un is dead. Kim Jong-un's little sister is running Korea. They've got a body double, a doppelganger, standing there as square-headed Kim Jong-un. Everybody in the world should know or Kim Jong-il, whichever Kim Jong-it is a dead man, because that man ain't made a peep since Donnie was president. He is gone. Gone. He ain't here no more. All right? Vlad, same thing. They are doing the same thing. This is a power play. This is about bringing in the new world order. This is about this whole reset. They need all these despot power heads in place before they pull the rug out from under all of us. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. And this is countries now that are keeping up this facade. So, Denny, I'm going to answer your question on this too, because you wanted to know after Vlad's demise, or this might be Denny, or it could be Preston, who asked this question. So I'm going to give you both credit for it. No, no, the nothing's gonna stop, even when it's proved these guys are gone. Okay, this is a part of the bringing about of the new world order. This is a part of the bringing about of the WW3. Okay, this is a plan, y'all. This is a plan. All right. So yes, Carmen, Vlad is gone. Vlad is gone. That man died, and they have been keeping up these appearances. And just know what it's all about. Just know. We are being lied to all the time. And this is so the ultra rich can have their way. Let me have a sip of my tea. I didn't talk for an hour. I'm parched. Ooh, ooh, that's good. And let me tell y'all what this is, because this is a whole concoction. Okay, this is lion mane's powder with star anise, about three generous sprinklings of star anise. This is uh, golden tea, which is turmeric and ginger, cinnamon, and honey with the lion's mane, all mixed up together to make this beautiful concoction. And guys, wow, wow. Not only is it fragrant from the anise, from the star anise. And if you don't like licorice, black licorice, you ain't gonna like star anise. So if you don't like black licorice, don't even attempt to make this, because you will hate it. But if you like black licorice, if you like star anise, you are going to adore this. This is a whole this is like a whole new galaxy. This is so fragrant and tasty. Mm. And it's even clearing my sinuses. Listen to that. It's clearing my whole head. All right. My next question is from Shay Shay. Shay Shay asks, will the Catholic Church split into progressive and consecutive and conservative factions? Will the Catholic Church split into factions? Absolutely not. The Catholic Church is as it is. You are going to have people saying things. You're going to even have folks that are going to do things that seem a little against what their doctrines are. But no, the tenets that the Catholic Church are built on will remain. No, there's not going to be a rift, excuse me, in the Catholic Church. There won't be a progressive and a conservative arm. There already are, okay? And it's not a split. It's just the different believings of people. But no, the Catholic Church is about power and control. period. They're not going to change nothing. Okay? Nothing. Nothing. Remember, remember what that church is built on. That church is built on the bones of everybody it got rid of. Facts. Those catacombs, those people didn't unalive themselves, and they didn't stack themselves in those corridors. That was done by human hands, evil, dark human hands, and then built a church on top of it. Nah, they ain't gonna change. They ain't gonna change at all. My last question for today, because I got a whole bunch for Friday, y'all. And if you want to add more to that Friday's live show, please do. Please do. Please do. But my last question for this day is from Spirit Beyond the Stars. Spirit says, Trump removed customer protections. Will Biden replace them? We are in literally the last year of Biden's presidency. He has been the president going on for 4 years now. Okay? Going on 4 years now. Went quick, didn't it? Trump took those protections, consumer protections, away from us with a swipe of his pen. It has been 3 years and Biden hasn't done anything about it. He could have undone with the swipe of his pen exactly what Donnie did. No, spirits beyond the stars. Biden is not going to right what Donnie did. If he was going to, he would have already. It would have only taken a swipe of his pen. Understand, I'm going to say it again. These men are self-serving. It doesn't matter who they are. Biden is not a god. He is not a saint. He is a flesh and blood human man with his own agenda. Do not regard him as a god. Do not regard him as an angel. And for God's sake, please do not think that he is going to rescue or save you. That's your job. All right? All right, y'all. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this weather report for this week. We are in the thick of it. The sun is going to turn and we are going to be faced. We've got some large solar flares, XMs. Just throw whatever kind of letter you want into this. This is going to cause severe weather all around this globe. And guys, I just have to put it that way because everything is going to be moving. Water everywhere. Snow in the United States. We're going to have a lot of snow in the mountains up here, Washington, Oregon, all the way across is about to be white. Okay? Prepare yourself for snow. Again, there are going to be, and I'm talking, this is for the United States right now. Guys, this week and this weekend, there are going to be a lot of road closures. There are going to be a lot of things that are going to get people stuck, sedentary, sitting on freeways. Make sure that you don't freeze to death in your car while you're there. Number one, top off your gas tank. Keep it full. Number one, is cheaper if you do it that way. Number two, if you get stuck somewhere, then you can idle on and off your car if your fuel starts to get low. Get your blanket and your little go bag in your car for no other reason than to stay warm and dry in case something adverse happens. Be prepared. We need to be prepared at this time. Crazy stuff is going to be just being thrown at us from all over the place. Don't be scared. Just be prepared. It ain't hard to throw a blanket in the back of your car. It ain't hard to throw a pair of socks or an old pair of tennis shoes, old pair of jeans and a sweatshirt or a coat in a bag and throw it in your trunk. There is nothing hard about this. What's hard is trying to keep you and your family warm when you have nothing and you're stuck. That's hard. Okay? All right? So let's get what's hard and what's not. This weather is going to be adverse. Again, I'm going to talk about the earthquakes and volcanoes because I don't know if Iceland has gone yet, but it is imminent. And what's happening under the ground is horrible, okay? Because this has gone beyond just a big explosion. Literally, the ground is liquefying. So the blast is not even the most concerning part. Literally, the ground is melting. Places could literally fall into the abyss. The earth could open up and swallow towns. Again, I'm not trying to scare you. This is real. This is what's going on. All of this terrible weather in the deserts, in Dubai, in Africa. Guys, this is, our weather is not going to get better after this. Year after year, this is what we are going to be faced with from now on because of what mankind has allowed to happen to this planet. We're in the F around and find out part of global warming. We done effed around and now we're about to find out. Okay? Be prepared. Be prepared. And all this chemtrailing and stuff. I know that we were talking about the sick animals, and we're going to talk about this on Friday. I'm going to put a lot of time into that. But understand, this is being done to us. You look up in the sky and you see them planes crisscrossing, and then all of a sudden we're on the precipice of another pandemic, or we're on the precipice of our beloved pets catching respiratory diseases, that the animals in the forest are catching respiratory diseases because they're breathing the contaminated air that is being dumped on us. Okay? Be prepared. And don't trust the government as far as you can spit. I'm going to keep saying that. Trust yourself. Work out ways for yourself. Believe in you. It's that time. I love you. I love you. All right, there you go. Let's go ahead and prepare for the Reiki prayer. Let me do this. Y'all give me a thumbs up first of all. If you're still here, just hit that thumbs up real quick. Just for the algorithm. If you need a reading, a sachet of room spray, Psychic Tanya 9 at gmail.com. If you need it, I got it. If I ain't got it, I can make it for you. And if I can't make it for you, I'll find it for you. All right? There we go. Psychic Tanya 9 at gmail.com. All right, here we go. Let's prepare for the Reiki prayer. Take a deep breath in and out. Let go of all things that do not serve you. Set your intention for this day. My intention is to stand in my truth, to speak my truth, to be loving and to be kind, to be true to myself. Here we go, y'all. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself and I am kind to all living things. I love you. I love you. I love you. Namaste. And y'all, this afternoon at 4 o'clock, me and Deanne and Miss P will be collaborating. We're going to be telling ghost stories and talking about the paranormal, y'all. So come back. It'll be on Deanne Shield Maiden's channel at 4 o'clock. And I already put a link to it. So y'all come and join us. It's going to be a good time this afternoon, y'all. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Namaste.